Okay, so it's the morning of day 3 of our weekend. This is the view from our hotel balcony. It's so beautiful. Last night we had our fancy dinner. I'll insert some pictures from that. But it was pretty fun, all seafood, so I didn't eat much of it. Gorgeous. It was all seafood, so I didn't really eat much of it, but what I did eat was good. And it was really fun to dress up and hang out with people. So today we're going to Naples and Pompeii, so see you there.
The families of Pompeii who could afford it had elaborate family tombs. And on the bus, yesterday at Paestum, I said, remember that the Greeks are philosophers, the Romans are engineers. The Romans were really good at finding out how to make stuff look good cheaply.
So these are family tombs. We're outside the city wall right now because they weren't allowed to bury inside the city wall, same as Rome.
In all cultures, family is, I don't want to try to outshut that guy. Family is really, really important. And I'm sure in everybody's house there's a picture sitting around of Grandma and Grandpa, and maybe great-grandpa and great-grandpa, Grandma, and so on. So many carts had come here before '79 that they had worn these grooves here.
This is a vineyard that they have planted after determining what kind of produce they are producing in Pompeii. Hoping to be able to make wine similar to the way they made it in 79 AD.
Dramatic thing, you have to kind of come down to the end and see it fully. There's a guy on the end who's up on one elbow. This is how he died. His body was then preserved by this ash that hardened around. And then they decided to, if they found one of these, they would pour plaster in. And so this is much later, but that was in the 19th century that they evolved that system, I think, or maybe early 20th. And it's the best view you have of the whole thing. But it's a new endeavor to leave stuff where it's found. And so here we have all these clay storage vessels.
Those are the ovens in the courtyard in this person's house. And how the columns have stucco around them, covered by rocks from a volcano. So there's the stucco, it's painted, and the pots in the walls.
The front here to decorate the counter where you stop and buy your glass of watered wine. This is graffiti. This is people have painted stuff, mostly political slogans.
As you can see, there's more like excavation being done and archaeological research, and part of it is still underground. They're so cool.
And here's another one where we have these beautiful, you might want to step up here, you ought to see that, the beautiful marble pieces on the surface, on the serving surface of this taberna.
Oh, wow. This is a temple facade. We're on a commercial street, so these are stores.
Notice the roof has been reconstructed here, but this is what it would have been like. But notice the size of that is exactly the same as this little mosaic pool down here, which has a hole in the middle of it, which leads to a cistern where the rainwater would be stored. So this would mean that if you had a good rain, you wouldn't have to go half a block down the road with your big pot of brings water, you'd have this rainwater. So it's a very, very efficient, if you think about how it's designed, a very, very efficient system. With the dome above and the painting, the ceiling, which is really beautiful.
This is where water would have been.
Originally preserved.
In the dome. And so yeah, these are the baths, or like hot water areas, cold water areas. Okay, so we're currently in the Forum. As you can see, there's some snow on Mount Vesuvius, which is unusual, but very exciting. The Forum was paved in marble, and there's a lot of columns, but some were destroyed in the earthquake that occurred like 15 years before the big eruption. So we're gonna take a snack break. Take a snack break. Yep. Snack break. And we still have a good 2 hours left here, so there's still lots to see. There's rows and rows of things. Oh. And there's the dog.
This always gets me every time. I see the dog.
So you can tell he was chained and unable to escape.
And do also notice all these vessels, these are amphitheaters.
Look at these amphitheaters storage.
These are not decorated. I saw someone talk about them in testing, but these were for storage and transport. So there are a lot of these lying around. But that dog
So these are more baths. These are the Forum baths. And these men over here on the sides are actually like holding up the cubbies. These are little cubbies for people to put their stuff while they were bathing. We're just in a hot room, moving to more cold. The stucco decorated ceilings, very nice. One of the more famous mosaics in Pompeii, and it says, "Beware of dogs." So this has been happening for, well, 2,000 years.
a lot of decorative things that would be functional too.
And you can see the fragments of the columns that were around here.
Here's the dancing fawn with the mosaic in the front.
Caves that look like this.
So these were some of the best paintings in what I've been discovering here. And this is the place where they kept their money. There's no banks.
Not to preserve and document every single fragment, and sometimes it's just the most amazing little things.